I'm Reverend Jared Mware, currently serving Uganda CCAP, and I'm also the Vice Moderator of Full Synod of Harare.
You have been coming to TGCZ. What is it that is keeping you coming back?
Whenever I come here, I get refreshed, and it's very, very important to have a refreshers course like this one, because they are always brings enlightenment, and we go deeper, learning who God is. And the interaction itself is very important, seeing other guys preaching. So you also continue to learn.
I'm Bretman Perekerwa. I'm currently serving with Focus Zimbabwe as an apprentice, and I'm actually in my second final year. I reach out to Midrand State University, which is one of the biggest institutions here in Zimbabwe. It's been recommended with my trainer, Nelson Vukani, as part of my grooming as I'm doing ministry apprentice.
We've received some books like Expositional Preaching and Trails in the Vine. How has these books been helpful in line with preaching?
Yeah, these resources are very helpful, especially in our context doing ministry here in Zimbabwe. More especially looking at expositional preaching, it helps us to have clarity in terms of preaching the gospel without diluting it. And the other one, the Trellis and Vine, is really helpful in terms of the mind shift it gives us as we are doing ministry, like from using people, building people, something like that.
My name is Messi Dandato. I'm a former staff worker working at Focus Zimbabwe, that's Fellowship of Christian Union Students. I serve on campus at the University of Zimbabwe doing student ministry.
My name is Lavne Zipusa. I'm still an ordinate serving CCAP Sizinda in Bulawayo. And to us as ministers, we have been equipped. It has changed our mindset towards the gospel, towards the preaching of the gospel.
I'm Tulani Chigumbura. I'm a pastor at Greater Grace Church in Bulawayo, in the CBD.
So I'm sure you're a first timer. How did you hear about TGCZ?
So I got invited by Tawanda. We have been meeting a transmission, one of the programs they run in the CBD of Bulawayo at Presbyterian.
Tell us a little bit about the conference. Since you're a first timer, how have you found it? Was it helpful, and helpful in what way?
I really loved the fellowship, with like-minded gospel preachers, and also how we were challenging one another in being faithful to preach the gospel. So, the feedback, I got an opportunity to share also, and an opportunity to kind of also give feedback to those preachers who are on the schedule. So, just some checks and balances, in preparation, in delivery, and the content of the gospel was quite important for me. And also the fellowship with praying together, catching up with other gospel workers, just updating them about the ministry, hearing their challenges, even also with their doctrines and challenges, which was quite refreshing. I'm actually going to invite some of my co-workers at church to come, especially those I'm investing in to grow up in faithful preaching of the gospel. It's quite a great resource. With also that we got some material on expositional preaching and also on the Trellis and the Vine, how we structure our ministry at a place where we, I sense in our generation today, in our church here in Zimbabwe, people need to have that clear understanding of where the power is. It is the gospel itself is powerful, and we saw how it was progressing through persecution, and we saw how it was challenging the idolatry, and also how it was transforming people's lives. So most people today are wanting transformation from maybe financial, prosperity transformation when they become apostles so and so. And really, when we are just faithful preachers of the gospel, it will start transforming us and outworks to transform others. So I think it's really needed today
Mm.
in the church in Zimbabwe.